Alright, so what we have on the watch list today is Shop, Roku, and Twilio as of right now. But I want you guys to take a look because the SPY has been non-stop tanking for the better part of the morning here. Down 1.1%. The Dow down almost 1%. This is a big gap. This is a gap that will, one, keep going to the downside and be a big downside gap after a little bit of a pullback to the upside. Or two, it will retrace and it will close the gap. Or three, it will close the gap and then go to the downside even harder. I think the chance that this goes right back to the upside and then breaks the highs is very, very low. Do not think that's going to happen. I am more ready to take shorts today. So that would be Shop and Twilio. Never mind. It would be Shop and AI is one of them. Although, don't really care to trade AI today. So Shop. I could find a quick another trade here. CVNA is another one. Take a look here, CVNA. Okay, it doesn't trade the best clearly, so I don't really like that. Don't care for the daily chart at all. Maybe that's not the best trade here. It's almost below $10, so no. So Shop. Shop you have to be kind of cautious about when you trade it because it can move crazy amounts in one direction or another. So you gotta be very cautious here how you trade Shop. And it kind of has a history of closing the gaps right away. So, not saying it will, but we do need to be open to the idea that it could close the gap. Roku here. Oh man. Roku here I like. I like it to the upside. I just don't know if the market is going to allow us to have a move to the upside like this. So we have support here at 67, 66.85-ish. And we're above that. And ooh, we just touched it on the 5-minute chart actually. Actually a little bit below it. Touched a little bit below that support. But then again, it doesn't matter because our real support would be right there, 66.25. Touch as many lines as possible. That's what you want. Roku could be a good trade today, as long as it stays over that 66.25. And then we'd be looking for a trade up to $75. After that, we're off to the races at 100. 100's not going to matter today, though. So I don't really care. 75 would be our next level. Big spread on Roku. I don't care for that right now, but we might disappear once we open. So go ahead and keep a steady watch on that. And mainly going to be watching Shop right out of the gate. So Shop and Roku are my number 1 and my number 2. Shop first and then Roku. Okay. So like I said, be cautious. We got the numbers released this morning, and now the market is tanking. So there were a lot more watches after the market tanked. It took a lot of the high ones down. So Just thinking some more in the CVNA. I'm unsure. I know it's almost at the $10 range. Nah, no, I don't like it that much. So we will go ahead and have Roku and shop on number 1 and number 2 spot here. Oh, I totally forgot about TWLO. TWLO. Did I look at it? I'm unsure. Oof, that is a big gap to the upside, but clearly it's no stranger to it when you have this big of a gap in TWLO back here. It is no stranger. Close the gap here. Took long enough, didn't it? So what I do is I look for gaps to the upside, and I see what they did most of the time. It's a general indication of what it might do this time. There's a gap and go. There's a gap and not go, but it might have been a go in the morning, you don't know. Gap and go. Gap and probably go. Okay, so if we do trade TWLO here, 67.25 is going to be our level that we do not want to break, but it looks like we're a very long ways away from that level anyway. So it's a good breakout. I don't necessarily like breakouts that do this. We might actually close the gap and then go back up, or close the gap to the support, 67.25, and then go back up, or it might be a daily chart tomorrow that gaps back down and closes that gap. But either way, it is an interesting setup here. But still more interested in shop and Roku, especially shop. Ooh, you know what the problem is on shop is I'm gonna have to take the trade early if I want it, because it's gonna be on SSR when it opens. So Roku's actually gonna be a better trade for me if I can't get into shop. Shop's gonna be SSR. Gotta remember that. Whoops. It's gonna be on SSR as soon as it opens out of the gate. TWLO. No, it's an upside. Should have known that. I should just looked at. I did just look at it. Seems like Roblox is coming up on our list just like it was on it yesterday. This could be a good gap and go in the daily. Yeah, I mean, we got to come down here and close the gap sooner or later, right? This could be a good trade here, Roblox. Down 3% after a huge day. It's going to be very interesting to watch today. I think it's actually going to take our number 3 spot. Really like ROKU. See what happens with Shop and ROKU out of the gate, to be honest. Alright, so SPY down 1.1%. The Dow is down 0.75%. The Q is down 1.3%. I would consider this a decent gap to the downside. You do need to be a little bit more cautious because of this gap, because we could always go up and close it. That's the risk on these days. Oh. Okay, I will be back at 9:30 to take us through the open. Okay. Alright, I'm back. Don't make any noise, okay? Hey, you like this? Come here. Oh, this how I trade. These are called stacks. Stocks. Yeah.
Right there.
See, this is a Roku stock. You know what Roku is? What?
We're nasty eyes.
On the TV, right? Yeah, it's the same stuff. It's a stock. That's how their value is. Sell stuff, they make money.
Oh.
Then they come here and they get valued for how much money they make.
Oh.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
And I trade them.
Why is there a T right there?
Huh?
There's a T right there.
Is there a T?
Yeah.
There's a lot of T's.
Oh.
Now what we gotta do is we gotta delete that.
Oh.
That. Looks like we're coming up on a bounce here. Roku looks better than any other stock, a lot stronger.
Oh.
Makes me want to take them more than I want to take other stocks, but TWLO is also coming up. Not as strong as Roku though. So, alright, you go play, I'm gonna trade, okay? Yeah, look at this, Roku. It's good. I think it wants to go to 75 today. Atlas, just sit down, bud. Alright, so all we gotta do is watch that 66.21, 25, whatever, you know, it's a range. As long as we don't get back down there and then break it, we'll be fine for the day, which could be a lot of risk, but I'm gonna watch what it does at the open here. Shop's down 14% now. It doesn't seem to really be getting any breaks. The market, overall market, is not getting any breaks to the upside, but Roku is, which means and tells me that Roku is stronger than the overall market. So that's going to be one thing that we're going to watch today. TWLO is also stronger than the overall market, coming up with the market squeezing to the downside again. I'd be watching for a nice pop right out of the gate for the market. Maybe a little bit of a pullback on Roku. See what Shop does. Shop might go with the market to the upside, only to come back down again. But I trust Roku more than I trust Shop. So I'm going to go ahead and switch these around. Roku up top, Shop down below. Now we have a minute and a half until market open. Atlas, no more. Play your switch. Play it while it's charging. Okay, all done, okay? Atlas, no more talking. Yeah, Monday we got no stocks on Monday. Bro. Okay, we'll go down and switch them. Alright, market's open. Nice pullback here on Roku. Get ready for a trade here on Roku. Just take a breather here and wait. Very big spread here, Roku. 30 cents or so. Up 8.1% right now. Shop, I would want a bigger pull up. Roku just went over the highs. Twilio is going up. I said Roku's going to 75 today. Atlas, please stop. Either get out or don't, just stop talking, okay? Roku, I'm not going to be able to get a trade off here. I'm filled on shop here. Short. It's early. You have to be early with this one here. Well, this could be dangerous. This could be a very dangerous trade here. I'll just hold for however much I can endure, I guess, and then hopefully, you know, if I have to move out, I gotta move out. Hopefully it comes back to the downside here. It's a stupid trade. I should just stay away from short shell restrictions, but be honest with you, sometimes it's hard. $45.50 we're looking below to get below here. Alright, now looking for the lows to come through here. 45.50. Back to break even. It should work out now. Looking for below 45.50. Our high is 46.92. That is now our get out point. Shop's still moving to the downside. I'll be careful with shop because shop is a mover. Looking for below 45.45. Not a great risk reward here at all. Market's coming down now. Going under the lows. Now we're looking to get under that 45.45 and then to the downside even farther. Here we go here. We'll take 200. Actually, I'm going to take 100 shares off at a time here. Market order. $45.45. We'll be taking 100 there, locking up a little profit, and then through the squeeze to the downside, we'll hope to take another 100. The reason why I'm taking some off right there on shop is because I'm afraid that it'll double bottom here. Okay, now we're through it. The low was 42, never mind. Not through it yet. 50 is going to be a hold here. Okay, I don't like that. I don't like that pop right there to the upside off of that. But I'm going to hold because I have already taken a little bit of profit. Shop is on SSR. I realize we're probably not going to have a ton of short sellers coming in now to help us out here. ROKU would be another guy buy right there. ROKU would be a buy right there. Anybody out there? Over that. If you didn't get in, over that. Market moved up. We got a big old bottoming tail on that. I don't like that. That might be why shop's holding up here. Oh, I always do this. I need to find a new home for that. Shop's having a hard time to go to the upside here. It seems like it wants to come down. You never know though. The market definitely put in a bottoming tail. Definitely could have a reversal here. Although shop is definitely showing weakness. Showing a lot of weakness in shop here. Now we seem like we might be moving back to the down. Speak too soon. Shop's going up with the market here. Thankfully we took profit. It's either gonna work or it's not. I'm staying in. Mm-hmm. What? I'm not sure. Get some power ups, buddy. Man, these emotions get rocking and rolling when you're into this. Market's coming back down. It's a good sign for shop. Back to the downside here on shop. There we go. Thank God. Let's see it break 45.50 here. I could take another 100 off through the breakdown. Okay. Let's see it keep going. Under 45. Took another 100 there. And there's a move up. Alright. We're out of shop. $206 on shop. Looking for a trade on ROKU. Should I take it over here or should I be happy with my money and run? That's the question. I'm not sure if I want to get in here or not. The 5-minute chart on Roku really needs a pullback here. You know what? I'm going to call it for the day. I just don't feel safe taking a Roku trade, and I definitely don't feel safe on taking another shop trade with how it is today. And I have $200, over $200 locked up in profit. So I am done, and I will see you guys on another trading day tomorrow.